In the peaceful forest, there's a very special school. Oi. So it's you. I didn't see you coming. It's a little bit rude though, not to knock, isn't it? But okay, while you're here, let me show you how you can become much better at this. Hi and welcome to Teacher Phil, where I help people like you pass their Cambridge exam. If you've clicked on this video, then I guess you might struggle a little bit with the reading tasks in your exam, or you just want to become a better reader. Luckily, you've come to the right place. First, we are going to look at what different kinds of skills you need for your Cambridge exam, and then we are going to check out how to improve these skills. Okay. Before we dive into how to become a better reader, we need to understand what the different skills are that we need for that, no matter what the level. I believe that there are 5 key skills that can help you become a better reader. So let's check out what those are. First of all, comprehension is the foundation of any kind of reading ability. It means that you can understand the main idea as well as more detailed information in a text. Cambridge English exams assess how well you can grasp the content of a passage or article. To be really good at this skill, you need to be able to understand the main ideas, key points, as well as supporting details, which are essential for answering comprehension questions correctly. Number 2. A strong vocabulary is essential for success in reading. The exams expect you to understand the meaning of words and phrases within the context of a paragraph or passage. Building your vocabulary is not only about memorizing new words, but also about how to use them effectively in different contexts. This skill helps you understand unfamiliar terms in a reading text, and with that, it improves your overall comprehension skills. Number 3, inference is the skill to make, let's say, an educated guess about information that is not explicitly stated in a text. Cambridge exams often require you to draw conclusions and to read between the lines a little bit in order to understand implicit meanings based on clues in the text. Developing strong inference skills helps you answer questions that ask things that go beyond the superficial information within a text. Skimming and scanning are really key skills for Cambridge exams with their nasty time limits. Skimming means to quickly read through a text to get the main idea, while scanning means looking for specific details. These strategies can help you locate specific information in a text really quickly, and they come in very handy, for example, when you have to match a speaker or a person to a part of a text. Number 5, and last but not least, critical thinking is also a very important skill. It is the ability to critically assess a writer's attitude, purpose, or sensibilities. It goes beyond just understanding the words and grammar in a text. It means critically assessing what the text is talking about. Being able to identify attitudes or the writer's perspective is a crucial skill, especially from B2 first onwards. Alright, these are the most important skills, at least in my opinion, that you need to improve. But now the question is how we can improve them. Luckily, there are some great techniques and strategies that you can use to become better at these skills. So I would say, let's check them out. The following ideas can really help you if you are serious about becoming a better reader. I'm going to start with what I think are the most foundational techniques, because I've seen that they have helped, for example, my students the most. Consistency is really key when it comes to improving any kind of skill. Set aside some dedicated time every day and try to stick to that. Also try to find texts that match your proficiency level. For example, B1, B2 or C1. And then when you become better, you can gradually increase the difficulty level of what you read. Reading consistently not only strengthens your understanding of the language, but also builds your reading stamina. Nowadays, people don't read anything that's longer than a WhatsApp message, so you need to practice to read longer texts regularly. This in turn will help you in your exam, because you will be able to focus for a longer period of time, which in turn will score you higher marks. Remember, practice makes perfect. Expanding your reading repertoire is crucial for developing a wide range of language skills. Don't just limit yourself to one type of text, but instead try to read a wide variety of topics and genres. Reading newspapers, for example, can expose you to current events as well as more formal language. Magazines, on the other hand, are a little bit more informal and talk about topics that are, no pun intended, in fashion. Novels provide you insight on storytelling and the development of a character. Academic articles challenge you with more complex ideas and even more advanced language. And last but not least, online content like blogs or online articles expose you to more contemporary language. So diverse reading exposes you to this variety of language and topics, which you will then need in your Cambridge exam, where you will also encounter a variety of different types of texts. The idea of active reading transforms the experience of just being a passive consumer of a text into a much more interactive one. As you read, underline or highlight key information within the text. This practice draws your attention to essential points and makes them easier to revisit when needed. Furthermore, writing down some notes in the margins or in a separate notebook, for example, allows you to record your insights, questions, and summaries. This not only reinforces your understanding of the material, but also provides a valuable reference for later review. By engaging actively with the text, you are not just a spectator, but active reading improves your comprehension, your critical thinking skills, as well as the retention of the material that you've read. Earlier, I talked about inference, the ability to get, let's say, hidden meanings from context clues in a text. This skill can also help you understand unfamiliar words in a text. When you encounter a word or phrase you don't know, pay attention to the sentences around it. Often the context provides hints about the word's meaning. This strategy doesn't only work for vocabulary. As I've just said, we can also use this to understand the main ideas of a text or the hidden meanings behind a passage. So developing your inference skills by, as I said, underlining key information in the text can help you navigate different types of text with more confidence, even when you are confronted with unfamiliar terms or expressions. So it makes the whole experience of reading a lot smoother and enjoyable. Building a robust set of vocabulary is also a key factor for successful reading. Whenever you encounter new words, just write them down in a notebook, for example, or on your phone, so you can revisit them when you finish. For each word, write down its meaning and try to incorporate it into sentences. This practice helps you remember new words and understand how they are used in context. A rich vocabulary just makes everything easier for you, because when you understand more words or phrases in a text, you can also understand it better and possibly answer more of the questions in your exam. So remember to start a vocabulary journal today, because it might help you increase your language skills and with that your reading skills. To truly prepare for your Cambridge exam, you should also practice exam tasks. There are a lot of practice materials online that mimic the different parts of the exam, and they can be a very useful tool to hone in your skills on these specific tasks with their particular requirements. By engaging with these kinds of materials, you familiarize yourself with the type of tasks and requirements, which can help you alleviate anxiety and, of course, improve your performance. It gives you the opportunity to put your new and improved reading skills to the test in a timed setting under exam conditions. Plus, reviewing your answers after you've practiced gives you an idea about areas to improve or other tasks that you are already pretty good at, so you can adapt your practice and fine-tune it exactly to your needs. Finally, extensive reading is a more complementary or additional approach to improving your reading skills, because it involves reading larger volumes of text over a longer period of time. While it's not directly related to Cambridge English exams, it can help you improve your overall language ability. Simply choose books, articles, or any kind of online content that you find enjoyable and start reading. By reading extensively, you reinforce vocabulary, improve reading speed, and become more comfortable with the language. This habit not only makes reading more enjoyable in general, because you become faster and over time understand more of what you read, but it can also help you in your exam because it makes you a more competent and confident reader. Your brain automatically absorbs new language while you simply enjoy a good read. It is simply a great way to balance your strict exam preparation with something that is more enjoyable and your love for the language. And there you have it. Developing strong reading skills for your Cambridge exam involves different techniques and strategies like consistency, building a strong vocabulary, active engagement, a diverse set of reading materials, as well as developing your inference skills. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, so don't expect super fast results. Keep working step by step, and over time you will see that reading becomes much easier because you will understand more, become a faster reader, and simply enjoy it a lot more. Of course, you can leave a comment if you have any good ideas about reading or improving your skills, and you can share them with the Teacher Phil community. And of course, I see you in the next video.